You hungry? Me too. I know the perfect place. All right, let's go. Before we go, I just wanted to say this is not a sponsored video at all. I just wanted to share this place with you guys because I know it's delicious and I know you guys are going to enjoy it as well. Alright guys, I'm finally here. I'm always excited when I know I'm going to be coming up here because it's a very delicious place. I'm also excited that I get to share it with you guys this time. Why don't we get out of the car and I'll show you exactly where I am. Alright. Let's take you out to the road and show you exactly where we are. I don't know if you guys have seen this sign. When you're heading up 66 towards the mountains, or towards Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge, Cheezy Steaks is a very delicious sandwich shop. This is what it looks like. I'm always very excited when I know I'm going to get to come here and have one of their delicious cheese steaks. Hello, Chrissy. How are you doing tonight?
Hi, great. How are you?
I'm good.
What can I get for you today, Chris?
I think I'll have my usual, which is a single topping, I guess, I forget what.
Onions and whiz?
Yeah, it's onions and cheese whiz is what I get.
So you're getting a whiz wit, like you're going to be in Philly today.
The whiz wit.
There you go.
I was trying to remember what it was called. I always get it wrong. I always say a whiz witch.
That's all right.
I look forward to my whiz wit. They care so much about the people that come in here that when you come to your table, you can read about their story. And it's like you're becoming a part of their family. So what did you get, Mindy?
Get the buffalo chicken.
Oh my goodness, that looks good. I'm not a big buffalo fan, but as far as buffalo chicken goes, I don't mind the city so much. So here's what I got tonight. The Whiz Wit, which I was calling the Whiz Witch. I hope I don't mess up this amazing shirt, because you know how messy I can be when I eat. I'm sure you guys have figured that out by now. Very, very good. If you want to be like Chris about t-shirts, you order the Whiz Wit with the hickory barbecue potato chips. That's what I have pretty much every time I come in here though. Mindy varies a lot. Don't know if you guys have been around me long enough to know, but I do not like onions in very many things at all, but for some reason this sandwich, I love having onions in it. I think it gives it a really good flavor. So if you're not an onion fan, you might want to try it anyway just to see. Plus you can easily pick them out. I thought we'd sit down with Chrissy and find out her story straight from her.
Okay, hi guys. So the story of Cheezy Steaks is that a few years ago, God really laid Cheezy Steaks on my husband's heart, and he had a vision for what this would look like. And he still was working his full-time job, and I was staying at home with my kids and homeschooling them, and a stay-at-home mom, and dealing with a husband who travels a lot for work, and couldn't imagine how we were going to fit a business into our life. And but I trusted that my husband had heard from God, and I wanted to see his vision through and support that. I just was terrified of what that would look like and how I would fit in that, and actually I was very fearful of failing and losing my husband along the way, because he's traveling a lot, and you know, I was already not seeing him much, and my brain just kept thinking, if we have a business, I'll never see him. But his vision was for someone to manage the store for us while he still worked so that we could pass this business on to our children. So I was never supposed to really be in the picture at all with Cheezy Steaks. I was just there sort of as a helper, and obviously to support my husband and his vision with it. But I watched along the way how he trained our manager at the time, and at that time our manager fell in love and moved away to Nashville. So he was with us for about 9 months. And yes, and so at that 9-month mark I had to sort of step in unexpectedly, and I was terrified because I was formerly I was a teacher, and now all of a sudden I was going to be a businesswoman, and I had no idea what that was supposed to look like. So all I knew was that I loved people, and that was as far as my knowledge of cheesesteaks went, other than growing up eating them. So but I got into the business and hit the ground running, and so now I'm here every day, and I love what we do. I love talking to people, and I realize now that all my fears were just something that really the enemy was trying to put in me so that I could not fulfill God's purpose in my life, because being here has stretched me to places where I never thought that I could. And I've realized along the way that all my fear of failure was just that. It was just something that I created in my head, but that wasn't really there. And early on I used to be really upset when I would see like a bad review or something, because I took it so personally, and it was really hard to kind of accept the fact that haters gonna hate kind of thing.
Yeah, they do, for sure.
But now that I'm here, I realize that it's just another area for me to grow and walk in love towards people, and just understand that, you know, hurting people hurt people, and that it's not personal, and that all I can do is my best to love on people when they come in and treat everybody with kindness, and just hope that the atmosphere that we create at Cheezy Steaks is something that's contagious and gets passed on, and that when people come in, they sense that feeling like they're loved and welcomed, and that it's just really more than just cheesesteaks. So
You do a great job, trust me. If you come in here, you'll get better service than you've probably got anywhere else.
Aww.
I really love coming in here. They take good personal care of you. It's an amazing place. Tell us where you came from originally.
Okay, so my husband is from Philadelphia and I'm from New Jersey. We moved here 11 years ago, and so I'm a Jersey girl in a southern world, and we love it, and so yes.
That's awesome.
Yes. So we go back to visit our family a couple times during the year, and they come here too. And so yeah, we love living here.
I bet they like visiting you here.
They love
so
coming
much to
here.
do in this area.
It's the best place to have visitors, for sure. The most beautiful place on the earth is right here. So we're thankful.
I love it here. The entrance. That's right. I do love the ice cream. And here are the shirts. You guys know how much I like my shirts. It goes all the way from small to 3X. One nice thing is the open kitchen. You can actually see what they're doing back there. Not that we don't trust them, because they always do an amazing job. So there's the menu, guys. I don't know if you guys saw it on the menu, but prayer is always free.
If you come into Cheezy Steaks, you are getting an authentic cheesy steak. We are bringing our rolls in from Philly, the Amoroso rolls, the same rolls you would get when you go to Philly to get a cheesesteak. We also offer Cheese Whiz, which is what made the cheesesteak popular. So if you're going to Philly to get a cheesesteak, that's what most people are putting on it. It's not the spray can stuff. It actually looks like nacho cheese, but doesn't have that nacho cheese kick to it. It's more salty in flavor. This right here is what you get in Philly. It's called a Whiz Whip. So you're gonna get cheese whiz and onion. So if you don't like cheese whiz, we also have American cheese and provolone, and we melt that into the steak or chicken. So we're using certified black Angus beef for our steak, and for chicken, we're chopping it finely just like the steak. So you can see here, this is our buffalo chicken. It's a fine chop just like the steak is. So if you come into Cheezy Steaks, we will be happy to give you 50% off our t-shirts too when you mention this Chris's channel. You just say that you're watching us today and you can get 50% off your shirts, and you'll come in and enjoy an awesome cheesy steak.
Yes. Here's the hours. I believe they're seasonal.
Yes, so right now we are open Wednesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. on Wednesdays and Thursdays, and Fridays and Saturdays, 11 to 9 p.m. And then beginning the first week of May, we will also be opened on Tuesdays. We will remain closed on Sundays and Mondays. So our hours will be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 11 to 8, and Fridays and Saturdays, 11 to 9.
Sounds awesome. I just want to tell everyone that everything I've done tonight has been on this side of the counter. There have been no health violations. She's very strict. We don't want to have any trouble because we saw she got 100 on her last score. Really like that health score. If anyone's wondering, I've stayed on this side of the counter the whole night.
Yes.
Just wanted to say this was a delicious dinner as always. I always appreciate it when I get to come up here and have a delicious cheesy steak from the Queen of Cheezy Steaks. And I also appreciate you letting me come in here and film tonight and share this with everyone. I definitely want everyone that sees this to come down here. I want you to come in here and tell her that you came from Chris About T-Shirts.
Thank you all. Thank you guys so much for coming in tonight.
Thank you. As always, I appreciate all you guys out there. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next T-shirt. Look who cleaned their plate.